Hello, students. Very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to Diksha Karnataka. So, let's start the session. But before starting the session, our session is on RE NEET 2026 about high weightage topics for biology, part 2. In today's lecture, we are going to deal with the major mind maps of human physiology. Okay, so let's see, my voice is coming. And before starting the lecture, I'm going to share you two important informations which are very essential for the students, and students should listen to this information very carefully. Okay, let me check my voice. Now, first of all, the information is about the RE 2026 grade crash course. Okay, now this is the prime course. Now, it is something which is paid, but now for some time, for the particular time of period, it is not paid, it is a free thing. Okay, it's a free thing. So RE NEET 2026 reloaded crash course, in which you can book a free demo. And one more thing, RE NEET 2026 reloaded crash course for 3 months. Okay, so before means actual cost is 4,999, but for this particular time of period, it is free. It is completely free. So each and every student, without wasting the time, should enroll it right now. Okay, you will get so many features. Courses for kids, free study material, offline centers are there also. Okay, scheduled classes by master teachers, live classes by class teachers, live in class doubt solving, assignment, class notes, all India test series, digital study material. Even you have done to AI tool for it also to ask your doubts. Okay, latest batch 14 May 2026, next batch coming soon. Chemistry, complete syllabus schedule is there. For biology, it is there, and for physics, it is also there. Okay, even the results you see from Vedantu, they are very fantastic. Done. Monthly parent teacher meeting, positive learning environment, flexible payment option, performance report. Okay, even you have doubts, you can ask, as well as you are getting some very good features also. You are able to assess the all India, as well as you can talk to your experts also. This is a toll free number is given. In my yesterday's YouTube session, one girl asked me that, ma'am, I am not able to assess the assignment. So I told that girl that call on the toll free number. She called on the toll free number, and every solved so many doubts. Okay, done, students. Now, after this, one more bonanza information. One more information. One more information. Okay. One more information. That is Vedantu AITS booklet. Okay. Now, Vedantu AITS 180 test series 2026, based on latest NTA pattern, 12 full plus 8 part syllabus mock test, 3600 plus MCQ with OMR sheet, NCRT based detailed solution, expert curated for NEET 2026. See the features. Okay. Now, available on Amazon. This one. Other new paperback. This is a discount is given. Ships from Amazon. Okay, every detail is coming. Every detail is there. Okay. So this is one of the best booklet launched by Vedantu, which is available. So I think should go for that crash course also, and you should go for this book also. Okay. And if you have any doubt, you can put your queries and questions in comment box also, so that we faculties and educators also came to know that whatever the information in the way, through the way we are giving, is understandable by students or not. Okay. Done. Now let's start the topic. On regular basis, I'm giving you all other informations about crash course and that booklet also. Take minute. Now let's start the session. High weightage topics for NEET 2026 or RE NEET. Okay, so we are going to deal with human physiology, which what kinds of chapters we are going to cover. Breathing and exchange of gases. Let's start with it. I've already told you in yesterday's YouTube lecture, 22 to 25 question always comes from this unit. This is the very, very important. You are not supposed to leave this unit. Other than the genetics, biotechnology, ecology, they are also very high weight. Many questions are coming. Means on yesterday's lecture, we have covered with the mind maps of biology classification, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, and that cell unit also, covering all the three chapters. Today we are going to cover with the human physiology. Breathing and exchange of gases. Now this is all about the concept of breathing, inhalation, and exhalation. Okay, so inhalation, exhalation, we are not, please be very clear, we are talking not about exchange, we are talking about conduction. Conduction. Conduction of gases, oxygen and CO2. How conduction? How conduction? Conduction means inhalation, exhalation procedure, which are two important steps of breathing, is between atmosphere and the human respiratory system. Through human respiratory system, to allow the oxygen to reach, allow oxygen to reach to each and every cell of my body. This oxygen is utilized inside the cell. Cellular respiration will occur. Respiration will occur. Oxygen is utilized in the procedure of respiration. Oxygen is going to break down the absorbed food, comes from small intestine. Okay. And then that food is broken down into pieces through various steps, and energy is released, which is then utilized by other parts of the body, and CO2 is released. So, means respiration should be done to actually utilize the oxygen and to evolve the carbon dioxide. Okay. To each and every cell, reach to each and every cell. Okay. Carry out cellular respiration. Oxygen. ATP plus CO2. ATP plus CO2. Okay. So oxygen is coming by the procedure of diffusion. Okay. By seeing the partial pressure of gases. Okay. Oxygen is allowed to enter inside the cell. Oxygen is allowed to enter inside the cell. There, food is present. Okay. Now this food should be broken down by the oxygen. This is called oxidation of food. Oxidation means breakdown of food in the presence of oxygen. Is it clear? Done? Is it clear? CO2 is released. Now this CO2 should be out to atmosphere because it is harmful gas for body. Harmful for the body. Done? Is it clear? Okay. This thing. So the movement, whatever the breathing occurring, is all about partial pressure of gas. Partial pressure of gases. Okay. Now, uh, if breathing and exchange of gases, first breathing occur, then respiration. So it is a physiology. So how this physiology is performed? As we are human, so we are blessed with organ system, human respiratory, human respiratory system has respiratory organs. According to organ, there are names of respirations. How? Let's see. If a organism is in aquatic environment, and that organism is, only present in water, only aquatic habitat. So water is a medium exchange for the exchange of gases for O2 and CO2. So that type of for that type of respiration in those or the organisms who are living in that aquatic habitat, they are blessed with the presence of gills named respiratory organs. And when gills are doing this respiration is called as branchial respiration. Spontaneous respiration. Done. Then terrestrial, lungs, pulmonary, pulmonary respiration. Done. Is it clear? If we write all the organs for human respiratory system, how it will? Now, human respiratory system start with then nasal passage, means nose, external nostrils, external nostrils, nasal passage, internal nostrils, okay, done. Then pharynx, pharynx, voice box, trachea, somewhere epiglottis is present, then trachea, divided bronchus, bronchus, bronchi, and bronchiole. Further division for like structures. Okay. So these all things are occurring within the pair structures of lung. Okay. Pair of lung means two in number. Alveoli. Okay. Is it clear? So how it will occur means the lung, and if bronchus is entering, further divide into tube-like structures. This is bronchus, bronchi, bronchioles. This is actually complete tree. This is called a bronchiolar tree. Okay. Alveoli. And one is alveolus. Okay. Trap-like structures. Trap-like structures. Okay. Done. Please draw this diagram. Okay. What else? All about the diagram. So we are now now inhalation is called inspiration. Means it is the intake of oxygen from atmosphere to alveoli of the lungs, but the procedure should be taken place by the role of muscles, ribs muscle, external intercostal muscles, and phrenic muscles of diaphragm. Okay, inhalation, exhalation. Contraction of intercostal muscles of ribs and phrenic muscles of diaphragm. If contraction occur, thoracic volume, as we very well know that volume is inversely proportional to pressure. Volume increases, pressure decreases. Oxygen from atmosphere atmosphere to atmosphere to alveoli. Is it clear? Now, exhalation, everything relaxation, volume decreases, pressure increases. CO2 flows from uh, alveoli to atmosphere. Done? Done? Now, after then, volumes and capacity. Volumes and capacity. Now, volumes and capacity deals with how much lung is incorporating. Means this is inspiratory, inspiratory reserve volume, expiratory reserve volume, respiratory reserve volume, expiratory reserve volume, then residual volume, respiratory capacity, and expiratory capacity. Done. Vital capacity. Vital capacity. Okay. Done. Now, their total lung capacity, total lung capacity. Then what else? Uh, Now we are going to do with the exchange. Exchange occurs by alveoli blood. Then blood transport the gases, and then the blood transport to gases to every cell of the occurs by diffuse. This is the alveoli, the basement membrane, the blood. This is alveolus, basement membrane. RBC. Now this is RBC and this is plasma. They both are responsible carry O2 and done O2 and is it clear? Now oxygen RBC, in RBC there is hemoglobin or plasma. Plasma it always go through the dissolved state, and here it is going to form an association, that is oxyhemoglobin. Oxyhemoglobin. Oxy CO2 transport oxygen curve. Oxygen dissociation curve. Okay. Now CO2 transport again as bicarbonate ions. As a combination with hemoglobin. Carbox. No, sorry, carb amino. Carboxy associated carbon monoxide with carb amino hemoglobin. Okay. Or in dissolved plasma. Is it clear? Please write it down. Then I'm going to tell you about the disorders. Okay, students. Now let's discuss the last part for this chapter is regulation by neural. Regulation by neural. And now regulation by neural is means the uh, respiratory centers. Respiratory centers respiratory centers located in hindbrain part, pons and medulla oblongata. Done? Medulla oblongata. Now, pons, pneumotaxic center, oblongate. Rhythmic center. rhythmic center. Then rhythmic center, okay. Now last part, that is disorders. Disorders. There is asthma, occupational disorders, and emphysema. Okay, students, this is all about your today's lecture. On tomorrow lecture, we are going to do with MC. Okay, thank you so much.